You've reached Rising Faith Forever Tarot Readings. I think I'm gonna stay a little closer to this reading. So how is everyone doing? This is going to be a reading for Virgo. The cards match my hoodie. I think that's why I bought two of the same color things. Subliminally. Just worked out better. Got a page of pentacles making a print. Four of Wands. The Lovers. So this is going to be a Valentine's Day reading for Virgo. It's a relationship evolve or evolution, love evolution, relationship love for the month of February 2022. And we got the High Priestess energy, so it's just something we're going to have to experience and go through. But ultimately, love is all year round. Relationships, all year round. Ten of Wands. So, some of us Virgos may have had some heavy burdens. Sorry. Reading in the sage, my lungs are a little smoke sensitive. So, as I was saying, that, we got a Knight of Cups. So, we might have had some heavy burdens, Virgos, but ultimately, we're like champions. We have to pull through with our relationships and love. We have to sometimes weather the times to get that golden cup. See how she has a beautiful staff and she got that cup? So we want to make sure we're taking care of ourselves during this time. Okay. And some of us could be saving for the summer, the spring, Four of Pentacles. I'm just saving for something important. Saving for the sunnier days. So we don't have to have too high of expectations. We can just have a realistically good, loving Valentine's Day this February 2022. Virgo. Virgo. For their highest good, relationship, love spread. Okay, right away, Virgo, they see you as the Two of Swords. Maybe you've been between things. Maybe there's been other elements in your life, like maybe could be job or life-related choices. Maybe could speak to you having options. Maybe a lot of people are sweet on you. And they've been feeling left out, like you see them as the hermit. So maybe it's been some time. Two is balance, relationships, reflection, assessment. Yes, you could have. Yeah, so the lover for Virgo, relationship, or if you don't have a lover, it could just be relationship in your life. But whatever, this is an energy of doing their own thing, you know, going and finding their own personal glow in this lantern. They're looking for their spark in a place where others maybe, you know, this hermit looks like he's like wandering through a junk land, but perhaps he's reclaiming something. He's looking over reflection. The hermit also being a major arcana. It's a solitary. So you see them as doing some sort of solitary undertaking, and they see you as being back and forth in between. Like they maybe they have some sort of work or job or thing that really demands a lot of their time, and you kind of feel like you have your thing and it's a lot of time, and it's hard to find time to come together. Give me something on the Two of Swords for Virgo. Five of Cups, yeah, you could be feeling like you're not getting the emotional connection, like the love hasn't been there for a little while, perhaps. Give me something for them on the Hermit for Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, relax. They're working on their sunshine. They're trying to call back. It's like they're looking for their mojo. But with this Knight of Swords, communication's gonna come. I'm gonna put that between you. Communication's going to come. And the relationship, what brings you together is the King of Swords. So you work well together. Sorry, the communication is good. But maybe sometimes it isn't. Like when you're together, it could be really good. And when you're apart, not so much. Maybe that's what's causing some discontentment. You know, because the Knight of Swords are looking for their son. Like, obviously, this is two lovers trying to come together. So give me something in the Knight of Swords for Virgo. Whoa. And a bunch of things jumping out. So, yeah, you're both on this journey of self-discovery. It's divine timing with judgment paired with that. So it's something you must go through. And it's being, it's like we've got the relationship right now, how you both feel towards each other is the Four of Cups, unfulfilled. And that matches your energy, Virgo, is the Five of Cups. Like you're just kind of feeling like you're left alone at the bar, so to speak. And people are giving you drinks, but you're just not happy because maybe you want the sunshine. The sun could be the element between you as well. Let's go with that. And so there's divine timing between you two. And you're both Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands. So you're looking for your ideas, practicality, intelligence. You're growing your intelligence and you're growing your passion. That's beautiful. But right now, it's been feeling like the Four of Cups. So right now, you're looking at the two cups that are like, you know, they're empty. You know, maybe they got spilled. Who knows? Then there's this one cup you got left. So it's even though he's not really doing anything, it's a little bit like defensive, I guess. Like it's like, oh, I gotta protect my last cup. But he's not looking at the one cup he's got behind him. The fourth final cup, the most beautiful cup, the bigger cup, the heavenly cup, the cup within us all that never runs dry. The Ace of Cups. So, what's the advice? Ten of Wands. It's been a burden so far. There's been lots of work. Something for Virgo. The World. Okay, so that's coming to an end. The Ten of Wands burden, all that burden that's just been placed on both of you seems to be coming off. Like that cycle is coming to an end soon. You know, the sun will shine to dawn a new day. And it's all about timing, judgment. And the outcome is the Queen of Pentacles, success in the physical world. So give me something on that for Virgo and their lover in the physical world. Oh, I dropped a bunch of them. So don't worry, don't fret. It's coming. It's all coming in due time. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, outcome for Virgo. Okay, so it's going to take, with the advice, I mean, the advice here is the Five of Wands, between the outcome and the advice is the Five of Wands, so it's going to be a bit of a, you know, a little bit of struggle to get there, but then you'll have the success of the Queen of Pentacles, and that's all about the Nine of Wands, being a fighter, coming through, pulling through. When I see Knight of Wands, I think of, you're going to complete, you're going to get to where you want to go with that love. Like, you're going to fight for it, to beat the game. And then the outcome paired with the Queen of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles. So it is going to be success, like the life you both wanted. Maybe you're on this personal journey now to figure out what you both want, but then maybe down the road when you both really know yourselves more and kind of grow and have experiences and kind of go through the lessons and mistakes with, you know, the judgment and, you know, some spilt cups at the bar. You know, love takes a little bit of defensiveness sometimes. So love takes the bad times as well as the good times. But But yeah, ultimately, you want to build happy. You both want to work on the relationship. There is give and take. It just, you gotta wait on that communication and the timing. Or have active communication between you at the right time, so that way it'll bring this on. But what it's saying to me is that you're both on a road to figuring out who you are, where you've been, where you want to go. I mean, these are times where there's a lot of reflection and assessment for a lot of people. Like, lots of people could be going in new directions. It could be challenging times for a lot of lovers. Like, love could be a little bit lacking right now. So what we want to do is we want to really, this guy reminds me of the guy that was manifesting his, like waiting for the universe to bring you, like kind of like the law of attraction. This seems like, you know, more so like going through some negative times to understand what you don't want, so then you can get what you want. So but you're on this road of discovery. Eventually the burdens will be placed down, and there'll be some time for all that you want to create together, Virgo. And I got the Four of Wands as overall energy guiding with it. So celebrate when there's time, like when there's something to celebrate. You know, sometimes it's about going through the emotion, the little ritual, the celebratory times, just to make, you know, bad times less unpleasant. And let's do 2 star seeds for Virgo and their lover for February 2022. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest, and the 7 star sisters, birth and creations, tapestry of life expression. So yeah, it's a time of creation. Now's the time to document your past, your present. Now's the time to share your stories. Now's the time to come together in love. But make sure you're doing so with your own health and energy in mind. Like, water your garden first. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. And the 7 star sisters, so I'm going to read the 7 star sister first. Alright, 7 star sister. Birth and creations, tapestry of life expression. There are new creations that want to be born. Beauty that's yearning to be woven. New consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. You draw this card, you're being called to surrender to the creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness, to do your bit in weaving the web of life. This card is of the artist and the midwife. You're being called to ponder questions. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is a part of your true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a scratchy throat, guys. Such as a new business or a book, or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through your creativity. To surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you. To find a way to weave beauty back into the everyday life. For where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present, and the world needs those qualities more now than ever. So true, Virgo, for you and your lover. But new creations are being called to birth. So to me, I mean, for some, there could be somebody literally birthing a baby, and maybe that's, the baby's been born, and a lot of people could be like, they put romance on the back burner. So maybe this Valentine's Day, do whatever you're able to within your means, but kind of, spice it up a little, maybe. I don't know, or something. All right, and these are only gentle reminders, of course. And for the last one, always water your garden. Make sure you're not like trying to have, an outrageous time, because you still got to pick up the everyday life the next day. But definitely do something special. And make sure you're, maybe even for some, maybe they might enjoy a day together at the spa, sort of grooming. Maybe that could be what the water garden is, because sort of like here she's, so maybe, yeah, she's like, looks like she's in a hot spring. And the 7 star sisters are like dancing in space. So to me, it's a meeting between fantasy and reality. In one way of looking at it. But also the spirit, the soul, and your physical body in another way too. So make sure, water your garden daily. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Earth is a seasonal planet, and as such, you're a seasonal being, cyclic. You can't be on and in full bloom month after month, day after day. You're strongly being called to put on the brakes, rest, and refuel. To take a moment to restock and replenish, and slow right on down. Your body is the only body you're given, and it needs to be respected as such. You're being called to take responsibility for your well-being, to put the health and body first. I know it can feel like time is running out, and as if there are urgent things that simply can't wait. However, if you keep pushing on, soon fatigue will set in. This way of living isn't sustainable. If anyone continues to race through life, eventually they will reach exhaustion, and it will take longer to recover than it would have done to rest. Immune system disorders and mystery illnesses are becoming more common because we're putting too much pressure on our bodies to keep up with the instantaneous pace of modern life. How are you being called to put on the brakes, to rest, restore, and rejuvenate? When was the last time you took a holiday, or had a full weekend, day, or afternoon off? Look after your precious body, mind. Give yourself enough time to recover. When you find yourself running on your reserves, there is enough time. Life will bend towards you when you do. What is your body yearning for? So yeah, like sometimes if I do a bunch of work, I'll reward myself with a nice bath, Sometimes you can view self-care as a reward. Like when I'm doing something I know is good for me, I like to think to myself, it's like I'm vibing that goodness, making it better, and it's like, that's the soup of life, so to speak. You have to pour a bit of yourself into what you do. So, you've had a busy day or week. You reward yourself with a night of rest, but you can make it in like a fun, restful way or something, or maybe a romantic, restful way, or maybe you can, for some couples they might like spas or grooming each other. I think that'd be cute for more couples to do if they. But anyway, even besides that, they're definitely whale and orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So the other message here is, like maybe when the kids are in bed for some, or when the day is done, you just put on some shared favorite music, or if it's, you can't agree on taste, then just put on simple classical or piano, or just something on the background, or meditative music, and just sort of relax, and sort of just tantrically hold each other, and just, sometimes it doesn't have to be about the finish. Yes, that too, but sometimes it's about just like having this loving, relaxing time where two hearts are beating simultaneously and resonating and relaxing and feeling safe, So that's what it's about, right? What love is. And that, Virgo, is a beautiful reading. I'm going to give you some sound therapy right now, in fact. Let me read my cards. I think that was a good reading. I think as good as the times we can have it right now in winter, that was a beautiful reading for Virgo. I hope Virgos out there were happy with that. So remember, the sun will shine, and it's all about divine timing with judgment. And sometimes you have to be the hermit for a little while. Go along that journey, find yourself, explore the land, the terrain, the mind, body, the soul. Find your place in the world. Don't mind the struggle, because you're going to have success after the struggle. Success. And ultimately, it brings you one step forward to a full life. And you can look back and just be happy for everything you built together. You got to try hard on the holidays sometimes, because they are the times people will remember sometimes. So it's beautiful. I don't have to spend all next reading shuffling too much while I'm making some closing remarks. Oh, slippy, slippy. If you were curious, I've seen Judgment and a Chariot. So the right time will come for the right adventure soon enough. Rest and recuperate. wait for that Ace of Pentacles, that new idea to build. So, thank you so much, Virgos. If you liked this video, if you liked any part of it, or if you just enjoyed something to watch, please give this video a thumbs up. Pretty please. I would appreciate it. It would make me choking on some sage worth it. I love you guys. I love you, Virgos. And as always, subscribe, like, comment, share, and be you. Alright, next time.